Cool, cool, cool. All right, man. I think I got the live notification. I
Awesome.
think we are good to go. All right,
All
folks, what
right.
is going on? Gonna let Facebook do its thing. Gonna let YouTube do its thing. Always do a little housekeeping before we get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this live feed. Welcome to this live feed. My name is Ontarian, Passive Income Guru. You guys know who I am. To my right, or to maybe to your left, depending on how you're looking at this, I have my business partner, Kyle Devine, is in the building. Guys, we got some great information to share with you this evening. So you definitely want to tune out any noise if possible. Take some notes and really pay attention to the information that is going to be presented to you this evening. Okay, I can guarantee you this, and I don't say guarantee a lot. I can guarantee you that if you listen to what we have for you tonight, your life is going to change. Okay, what's going on, Shaniqua? Shaniqua, can you hear me loud and clear? Give me a yes or no. I just want to make sure I'm coming in clear. Just want to make sure I'm coming in clear. Okay. All right. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you get again, now let me just preface and say this: this particular opportunity, if you're in the United States, thank you, Shaniqua. Okay, we're coming in clear. If you're in the United States of America or you're in Canada, all right, you can do this. Now there are some exceptions, and we'll get to that later. But if you're in those regions, you can do this opportunity. Okay. Now, unfortunately, if you're international, this is not pertaining to you. You can't do it. There's no way we can get around it. Okay. That's just the rules that is in place. But if you're in the USA or Canada and you desire to make a passive income from home, ladies and gentlemen, then you want to pay attention. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Again, Shaniqua, thank you for validating our sound check. I really appreciate it. Once again, my name is Ontarian from Oklahoma, ladies and gentlemen. I got Kyle Devine on my right or your left, wherever you're looking at this. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to share with you tonight something that is life changing. All right. If you've been looking for or hoping or praying for whatever you do, right? If you've been doing it and you've been doing it for extra income, you've been wondering, okay, I've been online searching for a year, okay, 2 years, whatever it is, and you've been wondering, can I really make money online? Is there a legitimate way for me to make money online? But not only that, is there a legitimate way that I can make money without talking to a single person? Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know me, I've been online well over a decade. Came online in 2006. Okay, took me 8 years to really find my way online. So 8 years into the game since 2000, after 2006, which was 2014, I had my first financial breakthrough. Okay, and from there it's just kind of been on the upwards and upwards from there. Now, what I figured out is this: everybody don't have that get up and go. Would you agree with that, Kyle?
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody don't have
Yeah.
that fire. Everybody don't have that get up and go. What I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, is you see a program or opportunity. You're emotional about it when you see it. You see other people making money, but when you get into it, you get it's like you get cement on your feet. You can't move
Yep.
or you don't move, right? Something is not clicking. Okay. So, and that happens. All right. Now, why does it happen? We don't know. Everybody's goals and dreams are different, folks. So everybody don't have the same get up and go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife wants to
No, I don't.
come on, babe.
No.
Come on.
No.
She wants to say hi to the audience.
I do not.
Come on.
No, thank you. I'm
Hi,
shy.
how are you?
She ain't shy. She ain't shy. Show them your new braids.
I almost got braids one time when I had long hair.
What was that? You almost got braids, Kyle?
Yeah, when I had long
Hey,
hair.
I can't see that on you, man.
It was funny.
Oh, there, say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
Hey, what's
There
up?
she
How are
go.
you?
There she go. All right, baby. But hey, listen, guys. So the name of the game is this. Look, for years, me personally, I've been searching for ways to help people make money, regardless, right? If they got to get up and go, if they got to fire, or whether they don't have to fire. Okay. So we're going to bring something to you tonight, guys, where you can actually, no matter who you are, your background, if you're 18 years or older, you live in the United States or Canada, you can do this. Okay. And we got stories for actually Kyle has some stories for you to tell that's going to get you very excited. Okay. So enough about me. I'm gonna shift over to Kyle, let him tell you about a little bit about him, his background, and then we're gonna get into what we have here. So Kyle, take it away, man. Let people know who you are
Thank you.
and where you're from and just a little bit about you.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So my name is Kyle Devine. I'm a high school dropout. I'm from upstate New York. I dropped out of high school in 10th grade. Long story short, I became a father, as you can see in the back. A father at 23 years old. I was a single father for most of that of my daughter's 10-year-old life, and throughout that journey of becoming a father, a single father, I used to work construction 6 years ago. Um, a lot of it, there's quite a few reasons, but one of the biggest reasons was I didn't want to have to go through all of that extra hoops and loops of getting like a babysitter and
Mhm.
let somebody else raise my kid, right? So I learned because and honestly, the whole entire construction thing, I love the industry because I love working hard. I always love working hard,
Mhm.
but I was very bullied in construction. I didn't drink alcohol. I didn't do drugs, so I was like frowned. Like people really would they would talk bad about me. They kind of like frowned upon me, like you're not manly enough. You ain't drinking. You ain't doing drugs, stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then I found the internet, right? And I was like, oh, I can actually be home with my daughter. I could spend time. I could watch her grow up. I don't have to have somebody else watch my daughter's sports and all that stuff, and see her grow up throughout all the ages. I could do it myself, but I struggled a little bit, right? I found the internet. I just made enough to to pay my bills, the commissions, or the upfront bonuses or whatever. I made enough of that to pay my bills, and I delivered food to make it happen. Like I was just hustling. I was doing what I had to do to survive and to eat, right? But
Mhm.
then I've been through a few opportunities. Like a lot of people that are watching this, I'm sure if you've done anything online, you've been through some opportunities that just did not work, right? There's a few that just never worked out, and that's
Been there,
sucks.
done that. Been there,
Yeah, it
done that
sucks
many
when it
times.
happens, but when you look back, you met some good people.
Right.
It's all about the network at the end of the day. And what happened was, long story short, failed my way forward because I never gave up. Right, I have a mentor. His name is Ray Higdon,
Mhm.
and I was on his TV show and stuff like that. And I remember when I was talking to him, and he told me like he was the first like male figure ever to tell me he was proud of me, he believed in me. So that little piece in my journey that kept me going, right? And I asked him when I on the like in between sets or whatever on this reality show, I was like, "Hey Ray, what would you tell a brand new person in this industry?" He's like, create a commitment strategy that's stronger than an exit strategy," and that's exactly what I did.
Hmm.
There was days that I wanted to quit, but I didn't. Right, I didn't give up. I kept going. So what happened? What happened is last year, after I was fortunate enough to get into a relationship, things were starting to look up, but the business thing was still failing. I was in a business that actually literally went under. They took people's money, just like left. Right,
Hmm. Mhm.
and but I met a few good people along the way. In December, I don't want to get too much into my faith and stuff because I just don't want to bore some people, right? But anyways, December, I was in church. We could barely give our church $40. We were literally struggling and fighting financially, and I told my girlfriend at the time, she's now my fiance, because of this opportunity. But anyway, I told her like, listen, I feel good about it. I don't know. I know we can't afford the $40, but something's happening. Like if God is real, like I feel something inside of me, something's gonna happen. Long story short, here comes 4 days later, literally the beginning of January. My buddy Dustin approaches me about this opportunity.
January this year.
This year, January
Okay.
this year. So I was dead broke in December. We were actually at an event for this other opportunity that went under in Vegas, and we had $100 in our bank account, literally.
Mm.
We had $100
That's
in
all
the
you
bank
had.
account.
That's all you had was 100.
That's all we had. And what happens is we get back. We get back to New York. Luckily, Megan she had another paycheck coming. It was just like she's a dental hygienist, right? So she was making decent money, but that's all we had, right? So it was enough to cover like the $1,000 rent or whatever, and then we had like $400 extra, something like that. And my buddy Dustin approaches me and he's like, "Listen," he's like, "I got something for Megan." He didn't say me. He's like, "I got something for your girlfriend." It's like she can write letters and get paid. And that we thought about it for a second. She's like, "No, I really want to do this." I was like, "You sure? We cannot really afford that right now." She did. I was like, "I'll share it with a couple people." Long, shared it with a couple people. Ended up being, and I've never had this type of anything attraction marketing in my entire life. It was always out there going. I was the hunter. I was out there messaging people, getting them come right. Message, message, message. And I posted this, and I crap you not. It was literally a week straight of me responding to messages, a week straight, non-stop, right? And with that being said, I don't know if you want to talk about, you want to just jump right into what it is, or you want to talk about, yeah, I think we should talk about
Yeah.
what it is, and like, and I can talk
Yeah. We
about
can.
what's happened so far since then, and share some stories. So,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because the title I have here, Cal, is earn $50 to $75 per hour writing letters from home.
okay, perfect.
So,
So,
people
okay,
know what people are expecting. Okay,
okay, okay.
man, I can write letters all day long, man. How do I get
Yeah,
into
yeah.
this? Right. So this is, yeah, we can lead into that.
Okay, yeah. So she started writing letters. We shared it with a couple people. I did not realize that what was about to happen, right? So we just got put in a position because you get all these opportunities in life. Like you have an opportunity right now. If you are listening to this, you are hearing an opportunity, right? And this is one that we were like, we're gonna try it because Megan wanted to get into like affiliate marketing and whatever. Anyway, she wanted to learn that thing. And she's like, "Well, I never really believed in all those MLMs and stuff like that. But I mean, if I can write letters and I can get paid, I'm gonna try it." I was like, "Cool, I'll go share with a couple people just in case they want to do this because nobody else knows about it." Tons of people. I don't even know how many people we brought in, like 30 people in the first week or so, week and a half. And long story short, it's been 6 months. Um, we now have over 3,500 people in our organization. It's growing like 600 people a month. It's just the momentum is it's just not stopping. It hasn't from the beginning. Um, yeah, our life has completely changed financially. I was able to get Megan a ring, and for a high school dropout, I mean it's 1.69 carat diamond or whatever like that. So it's a pretty nice sized diamond. I'll be honest with you. I got it lab grown because it's not ethical in our opinions to get a real diamond, but it's still like 4K, whatever. And to me, I paid like I never thought I'd be able to buy a wedding ring. First off, never thought I'd get married, and I was able to do that like from bringing all these people in and writing these letters, like literally, I didn't have to like make payments on it.
Man,
So like
that's
I'm just being humble about that. That was just the beginning, and now we're like, my mind has always been like, I want to travel the world. I want to make memories. So now we're homeschooling. We're literally going to homeschool my daughter after the back seat. This tomorrow's her last day in public school system. We're homeschooling her. We're going to start traveling the world and making a bunch of memories and serving the people, right, and sharing our journey. So with that being said, yeah, we started writing these letters, making a couple $1,000s extra a month, and sharing it with people. Now there's literally people coming into this community. Okay, so Megan, first off, Megan actually Friday of last week was her last time ever, knock on wood, because we really believe deeply in this. But it's their last time ever working full time as a registered dental hygienist. So December, dead broke, got this opportunity presented to us. 6 months later, Megan is now going part time at her dental hygienist job, which she was already making $57 an hour. I was dead broke a year ago, living in a studio apartment with my daughter, a microwave, and a mini refrigerator.
Wow.
And so this opportunity, and I was like, if this changed my life that quick, and I'm not saying I get quick success, but you can get success a lot quicker than most things. Okay, so and what I mean by that is, for instance, I have a guy. His name is Scott. He was a construction worker just like I was, right? Blue collar folk. His wife line dances with us. We're country line dancers, and he approaches me about 9 weeks ago. Okay, he approaches me 9 weeks ago, and he says to me, he's like, I've never, I don't know if these online things work and all this stuff, but crazy story, I broke my neck sometime along the last 20 years of my life working construction. We don't know when, but I had like a little pinched nerve. I went to the doctors. They did a MRI. My neck is paper thin in one spot, and they said I need emergency surgery Tuesday, which is literally 4 days from now. He's like, I need emergency surgery Tuesday. They told me I can drop at any time, be paralyzed. I have a 2-year-old kid and a wife, right? And he's like, I cannot make money. Like I have to go live off a GoFundMe. I cannot make money. So long story short, this guy started writing letters. He wrote crazy amounts. He literally wrote right before he went into the hospital. He wrote the second he came out of the hospital with a super sore throat. He couldn't even talk. He couldn't even swallow. He actually recorded his journey, and he actually sent me the videos. It's really cool. Before he even started making money, because I was like, dude, you're gonna help a lot of people. Record the document it right now, so he actually did, and we'll be releasing that eventually in the future. But anyways, he wrote these letters right out of hospital, like nonstop for like 10 to 12 hours a day, because he's like, I can't go outside in my living room and hang out with my 2-year-old son. He's gonna want me to pick him up, and that breaks my heart that I can't pick him up right now. So this dude literally wrote nonstop. 8 weeks later, because there is a 6 to 8 week period because of it's a process. They're online gaming companies that are getting these letters, and they have to get the letters first off. The mail is sometimes a little bit slow. They have to process every single individual one. They have to make sure they match them with a specific code that they give you, and they will make sure that every single card is linked to you properly. Spell everything to a T, which we teach in this course. We teach everything, literally what to write, where to send it to, etc. But they have like I would say like forensic software type stuff, like some AI as well mixed into it, where they actually make sure it's you writing them every single time. They
So
match the
very
handwriting.
meticulous
Yeah,
process.
very meticulous process, which is why I would just get it. Dude, I'm just gonna go to a course because I tried to figure this stuff out myself, and it was hours, right? It was hours after we jumped in. We're like, oh, we're just gonna go figure this out ourselves, right? And it's not easy, trust me. There's so many little moving parts, but anyways, I lost track for 1 second. So I lost track before I started talking about the AI.
Yeah, you said there's a process. So you said it takes 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh yeah, yeah. It takes six to
to,
eight weeks. Okay, yep. So it takes 6 to 8 weeks on average. I've had people that have gotten their first drops credit. What we call it's called free play, right? That's what it is. It's real. Essentially, you're writing a letter, getting $5 in free play, and then you convert it. We teach you how to convert it. If you literally follow what we teach in the course to a T, you will be good. And I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna show proof of that. Okay. So my buddy Scott, he wrote a ton of letters. His first drop, which is 1 week, okay, he got $4,100 in free play.
Hmm.
He couldn't even follow our course to a T, and he still was able to cash out $4,000. He didn't follow to a T. He played a little. He was hopping all over the place and just doing what we don't teach.
So
But
just doing random stuff.
he still cashed out 4,000.
That's
Okay,
amazing.
he's gonna get another drop this week, either tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'm sure it's gonna be another 4,000 or around there because he writes a lot of letters. He actually told me today that in these last 8 weeks he sent out enough that was literally $27,000 worth of letters in um the last 9 weeks, 10 weeks. He
So
told me he is on pace to make $156,000 this year, and he said he's going to do it. He's definitely not stopping at
that's
less
amazing.
than 125 a thousand a year, and that's not even sharing it with anybody. Okay, that's not sharing it with nobody.
That's not talking to a single soul.
No, I'm not talking to a single soul. He's going to because it's a real testimony. So he just shares it. People are just gonna come to him, and that's what I want. Because at the end of the day, I want people to learn this. There's another girl. She's 60 years old. Her name is Joyce. She and they're okay with me sharing this. That's why I share it, just so you guys know. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not just gonna go blast people's information, but they've allowed me to share it multiple times. That's why I share their names. But anyway, her name is Joyce. She's 60 years old. She actually has arthritis. So some people are like, "Well, I got arthritis. I ain't trying to write no letters." She has arthritis. She still figured it out. And there's a lesson in both these testimonies I'm telling you guys. And I'll tell you the lesson in a minute. But arthritis, 60 years old. She writes full time. Okay, both these people write full time. I'm gonna share a little story of someone that doesn't write full time as well. But she writes full time, and arthritis. She uses like a glove and stuff like that. There's things that inside of our community that they'll actually help you with all this stuff. And she was the first one. Like she was literally like the first one in, right? So she was the first one like had faith at the beginning, right? And her first four credit or drops is what we call them. She cashed out $9,890, so like almost 10 grand. Not sharing it
That's
with nobody. 10 grand in 1 month. She
10
literally
grand.
told me, yeah, she told me that right before, like she was literally living off faith. Like she was like, I hope this works. She was behind in bills, like literally behind in bills, like crying to me. And she's like, oh, I hope this works. I was like, it's going to. Trust me, I did all my research as well. And this is one of really early birds. As soon as she got that drop, she literally was crying because she's like, you know what? I paid all my bills off. I paid off almost all my debt, and I paid ahead of my bills, right? And then we
Wow.
have another lady. I actually don't know her name. This was just shared in our community, who was living on Social Security, retired, living on Social Security, and that she's like, and she shared a story of they're still not able to live the life like they thought they'd be able to live when they're retired.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's writing part time, making like two, three, 400 or $4,000 a month, like only a couple hours a day, making like $4,000 a month. And she shared a huge post that was really heartfelt about her and her husband. They were like eating lobster or something at a restaurant, and like just sharing the post of how even just doing this part time as retired, now they are able to live that life that they always dreamed of when they would retire. Like they can literally they're going on vacations now. Like we're going on vacations
Wow.
now, right? So that's just a couple people, and there's so many people in between that are making like a couple $1,000s a month. There's a lot of people making, you know, the six figures a year. And then there's just some people that are totally okay with making $500 a week, which sounds like a crazy, but sending 100
That's,
letters in, that's $500 a week. That's 2K a
that's life
month.
changing for a lot of people, man. 2,000 extra a month, you know.
If you do 5 letters a day, 5 days a week, I ran the numbers. 5 days a week, 5 letters a day. That takes you 25 minutes. That's an extra $750 a month.
Mm.
And then the coolest thing about all this, though, is if you're in Canada, that 10K a month, that $750 a month, if you're barely even doing anything, that $2,000 a month, that is all completely tax free in Canada. Completely tax free.
Tax free?
Tax free completely in Canada because it's considered a will fall. in Canada. That's what they consider a willfall,
Wow, that's
and they
crazy.
don't have to claim no tax. They do not have to claim it on their income at all.
Wow.
So
Canada, you let y'all listen in Canada?
yes,
Man,
sir.
that's amazing right there.
So those few $1,000s a month are helping us in the U.S., but when it's in Canada, it's 100% tax free. So that's next level. It's changing lives over there like day and night,
Absolutely.
different from ours. So
Absolutely. And
yeah.
I know there's a ton more testimonials
Oh, there's
that
so
in our
many.
group. We got a lot of people who's making it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, just to kind of reiterate what Kyle said, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, here's what caught my attention, Kyle. Did you ever go back to finish high school, or no? You just dropped
No,
out,
I
right?
dropped out. I did get my GED.
You got your GED, okay?
Got my GED. Yeah, I did get my GED.
Okay.
Network construction. Like that was it.
I bring that up to say this: some of the wealthiest people in the world dropped out of high school or college. A lot of them dropped out of high school. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, one misconception about making money, and I'm not knocking education, folks. Let me just put that up front. I'm not knocking education. Okay, what I'm saying is this: to increase your income, it doesn't take an education. Point blank. Here's proof. We got proof of it right here in front of you. But it doesn't take it. It doesn't take education. It takes a knowledge, and it takes taking action. That's it.
A
Point
lot.
blank.
I would
Those
say
two.
a lot of grit, man. I would just say a lot of grit because I even think about that. I'm like, I wasn't not no. I'm not book smart. I went to
Mhm.
YouTube University and I found people that did it.
There you go.
Right, like I found people that did it. Right, and that made it happen. And I just did what they did. I didn't stop. I didn't give up. Like
Hmm.
so, if you don't give up and you took advantage of an opportunity in front of you, like this is an opportunity. It's in front of you. Like you can literally get paid to write letters. If you are not making $5,000 extra a month, you're making $10,000 extra a month, which I know a lot of people are making $10,000 a month at their jobs. I promise you that. My
Hmm.
fiance was a registered dental hygienist. She wasn't making that. Okay. And if you're watching this, if you're not making that, or even a couple $1,000s extra a month, or even $1,000 extra a month, or even $500 extra a month, and you can write because you learned that in first grade. You can learn how to write in first grade. It's two sentences on a postcard. We teach you what to write. You just got to follow the directions and just have fun with it and just start dreaming and envision where you want to go because that's the truth. You could write your paycheck.
Man, I'm still in shock on how easy this is, man. Uh, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this: those of you who are tuning in, and Adrian, no sir, you're not. You're right on time, my friend. You're right on time. Let me ask you guys this: who's listening? If you could write, well, let me back up and say this. Let me just say this, okay? How many of you are looking for an exit plan? What do I mean by that? You're looking to get off your 9 to 5. Okay. You want an exit strategy. Drop a number one in the comments for me if you're on Facebook or YouTube. You're looking for an exit plan. And Kyle, we've had several people quit their jobs with this thing, right?
Yeah, I've had so many. I have a girl, her name's Ashley. She has a
Mm-hmm.
really unique story, but she came to me. She's from one of my towns out here. She was actually working at a casino, and she was working like, okay, she would put her kids to bed. She would go work all night long, literally driving an hour both ways or an hour and a half both ways. She would work all night. She would come home in the morning to put her kids on a bus, make them breakfast, and then she would go drive the Amish around because we have a lot of Amish out here. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what she would do every day. She came to me, jumped right in immediately. She believed in me. She believed in the opportunity. Same thing happened to her. It was like 6 weeks. Everything started changing for her. And what ended up happening is she quit that casino job. She actually drove the Amish around to make money to purchase her I would call them small I would call them like yeah tiny expenses for the do this like your letter, your stamps, your envelopes, and your cards. But that's what she did, and then she actually shared a story that really choked me up. It just meant it was so simple, but it meant so much. She's like, I literally called my husband and I told him on his way to work, "Hey, babe, listen, you don't got to worry about the mortgage anymore because I got this. Like, I got
Wow.
the mortgage. I can pay the
Get out of
mortgage
here.
back now." And then she also hit me up again. This was like a week ago, and she's like, "You'll never believe this. I don't believe this." She's like, "My cousin is struggling financially right now, and I was able to give my cousin $2,000. Like, I actually had extra $2,000 to give to my cousin
Get out of
from
here.
writing these letters. From writing these letters." She also
And
writes full time though. She writes like 8 hours a day, but it ain't the same 8 hours. She explained that too. She said, "Now what I do is I wake up 5 in the morning because I'm an early bird. I write letters for a couple hours. I put the pens down, I put the paper down, I spend time with my kids, I get them ready for school, I talk to them, I love them, I hug them. I go write more letters when I get on that school bus. Then I have I go write some more letters in the car when I'm dropping them off at school. I go back
mm,
home. She has a younger child, a younger one. She's like, when I put my kid down to a nap, I go write more letters. Then I get to spend time with my kids when they wake up from a nap. When they come home from doing their schoolwork. Guess what? I do my writing while they do some schoolwork for like another 20 minutes. She's like, and then when my kids wanna me to pay attention to the project or something, or like whatever their schoolwork is, a project or whatever, I put my pen down and I get to be present with them and I pay attention to them. And then when they go to bed, I write some more letters. That's what she does 5 days a week. She does
okay,
that
so
on
she
her
splits.
time.
So she has a strategy where she's splitting it up her time.
Exactly.
That's good. Okay,
Exactly.
so it's very flexible.
Yep.
Folks, if you're looking to make an extra 5,000, 500, 1,000, two, let me just say this: 1,000%, 1,000%. If I can tell you that, hey, you can write your own paycheck from this day on out, I wouldn't be bluffing. You can write literally write
Literally.
your own paycheck, ladies and gentlemen. Literally,
Literally. And the
right?
best thing about this is it ain't something that's brand new. This has been
No.
around.
It's not brand new. It's been around.
It's been around since 2001. We literally have a girl. Actually, it's the same girl with a wrist problem, the carpal tunnel syndrome. She was doing this way back in the day in 2001 when it was like
Really?
fax machines and stuff. Yeah. So this has literally been around since 2001. This ain't something brand new. Like this ain't going nowhere. These are multi-billion-dollar online gaming or social gaming companies. They're just scaling. They're multi-billions. That's a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
and they need us for regulation purposes. They need us to write these letters,
Right.
and it's all tax write-ups for them anyways. So the
Right.
more the merrier. They have to by law. They have to give us a free bill. They have to meet up their end of the bargain. We write, they pay us. That's how it is. It's how it's always going to be.
Mm-hmm.
They're never going anywhere. They're scaling continuously, and it's time for y'all to get out of that what I call like the hamster wheel
Yeah.
and write your paycheck. If you ain't made $10,000 a month, I can tell you right now, it's different. It's a different feeling.
It's a different
Going
feeling.
from dead broke took me 6 years of just making enough to pay rent to 10,000 plus is like it's a whole different feeling, and you can do that by writing letters.
Mm-hmm.
If you're already working 12 hours a day, sometimes it's different, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got some comments coming in, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to you guys in just a second, okay? Um, I promise you. I promise you. One last thing, Kyle. Tell us about so you share with the people, you know, your journey, and it's amazing. High school dropout, living in the studio with your kids to where you are now. And this is all transpired since what, December, January, right?
Yeah, so well, living in the studio apartment was actually like October
October, okay.
of last year. So this was like so no, it wasn't October last year, my bad. It was No, Ken, when do we move in this apartment? Like August?
No, October.
Yeah, it's October. So it was
October.
October right before December. So it was actually, yeah, so it was all this year. Like the
Mhm.
2024. And then, yeah, so it wasn't even a year. It's been like 8 months since I was living in
Man,
the
that's
apartment.
amazing.
That's crazy. Not even 8 months.
And
Yeah.
what where's your, if you don't mind sharing, where's your income at now, roughly? Just from, well, just to let people know what your income just from writing letters.
Yeah. So,
Just
okay.
from
So, yeah. Yep. So the writing letters thing is, here's how that works. So for me, I have always loved to share things, right?
writing.
So I personally, I'll be honest, because I don't sugarcoat things. I don't write the letters. My fiance writes the letters, right? That's
Okay.
that was her journey originally.
Mm-hmm.
Will I write the letters? Yes, I will write the letters because there's a few other companies that we write to that cater around things that I like as well. And I'm not going to get on into all those details right now. But she writes the letters, so she's making about a couple $1,000s extra a month. But that's totally part time. Like she literally does it part time. Like she really literally writes a few hours, not even a few hours, like one day out of the week, right?
Mm.
And she can honestly she can write really fast. She can write 20 letters and the card and the envelope in 1 hour. She can do 20 of them. That's $100 an hour. So
Wow.
yeah, so she writes pretty quick. So she would do a few hours a week, but now since she's going part time, we're upping it. So our goal is to, I would say, get around $5,000 a month. So that's 1,000 letters, so 250 letters a week, and she
Okay.
can absolutely crush that. But then, so that's that side of it. But on the business, on the building side, I've been blessed, and I was in the right spot, and I don't give up, I don't stop. So now that income is good. Like we're almost 6 figures a year just from that income. Plus
Nice.
the letter writing would bring us like close to, by the end of the year, I would say multiple 6 figures a year
Very
or close
nice.
to it. Not maybe not multiple, but I would say definitely by next year at this time it's going to be definitely multiple 6 figures because of all helping all the people like you that are watching this, helping you just get this course. Like we're not getting paid off the letter writing. I'm not getting paid from that. We
Mm-hmm.
created a digital course that teaches you step by step at a fifth grade level on how to write these letters and not how to
Mm-hmm.
guess, like not write them and hope that you're going to get paid and hope. No, if you follow what we teach, you will get paid.
You will get paid. Yep.
You just It's just up to you to read the directions and listen and ask questions. We have community, we have support, we have all of that. Use those resources. It's not a lack
Mm-hmm.
of resources in life, it's a lack of resourcefulness. Use it. Take advantage of the opportunities in front of you. And there's no more reason why, we're not, my ultimate thing in life is I believe that we shouldn't be chasing money. I believe that we should be chasing memories.
There you go.
But but
I like that.
this world has turned us into like chasing money all the time. You can't think about anything else in life when you're always chasing the dollar. Now you have the opportunity in front of you. Go make money, write letters. Each letter is like a $5 bill on average, and you get to go enjoy your life and go make some memories and have some extra money doing it and live life on your terms, on your schedule.
Man, that's a beautiful thing. That's what people are looking for. That's just, folks, you know, I've been in the game, as you guys know, for over a decade. I came on 2006, right? Uh, as you probably can guess, I've been through it all, guys. I've seen it all. I've experienced it all, right? It comes a point in time where something comes from left field and just it just gets you excited. It just, man, when I say this, and mind you, Kyle, I said on this. You know I
Oh
said
yeah,
on
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I said on this, and guys, this is what I do. If you guys don't know, this is what I do. Okay, when something's new presented to me, and mind you, I get presented things all the time. When something's presented to me, ladies and gentlemen, I take a look at it, and then if I come to the realization that it's just coming out, I sat on it for a while, for at least 6 months max. At least 6 months. 90 days minimum, but at least 6 months. If it's still around after 6 months and it's thriving and people are doing well with it, I'll give it a shot. Well, this is one of those deals, ladies and gentlemen, that I sat on for a long time. I actually know the owner. The guy that brought the system out, who designed the course. I've been knowing Cal for a while. I know these guys, but that's just what I've been doing for a long time. I don't like to jump the gun because I've been burned a lot. Just maybe like some of you guys, So I like to. I'm cautious. As years went on in my career, I didn't just jump into things. In the past, 5 years ago, I did. And what happened? What ended up happening a lot of times? You get burned.
Yeah.
Bottom drops out and it's done. I didn't want to go through that again. So I give it time. Okay. So I gave it time. And now, guys, this thing is solid as a rock. Let me tell you something. I got other streams of income that I'm very passionate about. As you guys know, I've been in the digital marketing game for a minute. I love digital marketing. I've been in the Forex game for a while. I do other things. Okay. The reason this excites me probably at the tip top is because people can make money just by following instructions. Simple as that. If you follow the instructions and you write your letters, ladies and gentlemen, and you live in the USA or Canada, you can't lose. This can actually be your exit strategy. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, many of you have let several opportunities pass you by over the years. Okay, let me encourage you tonight, this evening, wherever you are in the USA or Canada, do not let this pass you by. And I'm going to show you how serious I am. By the time we're done with this, you're going to see what I'm going to do for people, for a few of you that's going to join tonight. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do, how serious I am about this opportunity. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me see. We got some. Let's ask some questions. We got some questions over right here, Kyle.
Yeah, ask me questions. Yeah, ask me questions. But real quick, while you're getting a question ready, I just wanted to say one thing. What my favorite thing is I'm sure you'll agree because I did the work. I do the work. That's what I've always done. I know
Right.
how I just learned and I did the work. So I put numbers in, and I would make those little commissions recruiting people and stuff. But what I like about this is the guy at the top ain't winning like that.
There you
You're
go.
winning. Like if you write
Right.
these letters, you can win. And
That's
the
it.
guy at the bottom, finally, after years and years and years, can go make 6 figures a year as a customer, never telling anybody ever. That's big.
That's huge right there. Hey, that right there, that's wisdom. Like you said, in any other opportunity, Kyle, the guy that comes in at the end always loses. Not here, ladies and gentlemen. You can sign up and go live under a rock and make this thing happen. Hey, you can go at a restaurant, go to your favorite restaurant and write. Do whatever. If you write, you're gonna make money.
Yeah,
Period. Okay.
like that.
And this is no gimmick. You may be looking at the title like, are these guys serious?
Yeah, we're serious.
You may be on the edge of your seat like, this is probably the thing that's going to take me off of my job, right? Some of you,
Yeah.
this is going to eliminate your part-time gig. Some of you, this is going to supplement whatever you're trying to supplement. Some of you, you're going to go so hard that you're
That's
going to
change your
replace
life.
your full-time income. Okay, it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so just understand. I want you guys to stay to the end because I'm going to be giving out something that you're going to want, that you're going to need. Okay, now Latasha English, what is required for this? Good question. Good question. What's required, Kyle? What do people
Yeah.
need?
So what's
What's going?
required is you got to live in the United States. There are a couple states. So in
Mm-hmm.
Canada, Quebec is off limits. Quebec, the province of Quebec, and then in the United States, it's Michigan,
Idaho.
Utah, Michigan. What is it? Michigan? No, Michigan, Idaho, not Utah. Michigan, Idaho, and
Washington State.
In Washington State. But don't worry, because you can't write the letters, but you could still share it. But we do have a ton of other opportunities coming,
Right.
which one of them will be global as well. And you will be able to share this opportunity and still get compensated for sharing this opportunity when we are global with the other opportunities as well.
Latasha said, wait, are you typing or writing letters?
You are handwriting these letters, and it has to
Right.
be you every time. It's only a couple sentences. It's not a guessing game. We tell you what to write.
Mhm.
Long story short is you're basically just asking to participate in like a free giveaway. That's it. So you're not saying nothing crazy and like bashing nobody or nothing like that.
All right, Eugene, is this a job or a business opportunity?
It's up to you. That's really up to you. Like, I mean, it's all of it, and it's all of it. It's not a job necessarily because you ain't working for nobody but yourself.
Right.
But it can be a business because, I mean, if you understand like checks and balances and like, oh, you know that you use this much to make this much money, or you could go share it and make a residual income. So it's all the above, man.
Yep.
But it ain't no W-2 job. We ain't gonna tell you to work a 9 to 5 and you have to write a certain amount of hours. No, we have a digital course and we create an affiliate program and we just share the digital course so we don't have to do the heavy lifting and you don't have to do the heavy lifting. You just follow the course and you can feel confident about it, knowing that thousands of people already did the course. It's working for them. It's gonna work for you too as long as you pay attention. So it's independent, man. You got to be your own boss.
Good deal. Hopefully you understand that, Eugene. Guys, you're pretty much in the end, you're in control, okay?
Yeah.
You're in control.
But we're holding your hand the whole time, though.
Yeah. We're here to help you.
What is the startup
Video
info?
page. What's the startup info?
So I don't know if you're asking like for like the startup costs or the info, but I mean, if you want information, then Big O over here can just send you his he has a video that would explain it.
Yeah, Theo, on the startup, we can talk about that. I usually don't like to talk about it on camera, on video, the cost. But let me just say this: it's affordable. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, okay? But Theo, you're on YouTube right now, so what I need you to do, everybody that's on YouTube, you guys can, and I'm going to leave information below this video. But I want to connect with you on Facebook as well. So please reach out to me on Facebook as well, okay? But I will leave the link below the video for you guys to get started, okay? All right. Chris, same with you, sir. Same with you. I see that you're on YouTube. You guys gonna get the opportunity to get this going, all right? Jeremy, everybody that's asking for info on Facebook and YouTube, I got you guys, okay? If you're on Facebook, probably the fastest way is to inbox me, right? Send me a message on Facebook. I'll send you the link right away. Okay.
And I would encourage a lot of y'all because I see a lot of people are asking info.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just everybody. Info is great. Info is great, but it's what you do with the info that makes it better. So I want to just take the info.
Oh.
Like I literally when I came into this, I looked it up. I googled it. I googled the legality of it, and I was like, oh, this is legal. Like in all these states, like they can actually give away like free money. Like what? And when I figured that out, I went off faith. We already did all that for you guys. We already went in and did the thing. Hundreds of us, and now it's becoming thousands of us. So I'm sure this might not work. Don't sit on it. The faster you start doing it, the faster you start getting paid, the faster your life is different. I had a guy that's a janitor making $10 an hour. He sat on it for 4 months. He finally joined. He's about to get his first drops. But I'm like, man, you could have been living a different life if you joined 4 months ago. He's like, yeah, I know I should have done it, but he didn't. So don't be like that. That's my personal opinion. It works. I swear on my daughter, who's in the back seat. Kennedy, is that letter thing? Are we getting paid from that letter thing?
Yeah.
Has your life completely changed for you in the last 6 months?
Yes.
That's awesome.
That
That's awesome.
10-year-olds don't lie.
Yeah,
Well,
they can
okay,
tell
a
the
little
truth.
bit.
They gonna tell the
But
truth.
yeah, so
That's it. Awesome, man. Any more questions, ladies and gentlemen? Any more questions? Any more questions? For those of you who are tuning in live, guys, I know this is hopefully you've been inspired. I'm inspired just from, and me and Kyle, we've spoke several times. I'm inspired all over again. Okay.
it's fun. The best thing, I think, still the best thing is the stories, man. I feel like I'm writing an entire book and just collecting stories. 'Cause there's so many people, and I'm not just saying that.
Oh
There's
man,
so
you're right.
many
I see.
people
I'm scrolling through the stories on in the group.
nonstop. Like it's nonstop. We did a little
Amazing.
Zoom the other day, and Dustin asked us, "Oh, what's your favorite thing about this company?" Just because, just out of nowhere, and people just started raising their hands, and we just started sharing our testimonies, and there was nothing but tears, nothing but tears. Like people were just like, this one lady's like, "I've never been able to bring anybody to anything, and now I have a group of 10 women that are their financial lives are being changed completely just for writing letters."
That's
Like
crazy. That's
these people,
crazy.
like me, I shared my story. I couldn't stop crying. Like it's just so much, man. Like yeah,
Absolutely
life's just
amazing.
so different. And if my life is different, your life could be different too. If you just take it, just for one moment in your life, like that, maybe it might be the first time ever, or you might just not want to do it again. Just bet on yourself this time. Just do it. Just bet on yourself. Just make that opportunity. Just take advantage of this opportunity. Just do it one time, man. Because this one time could be the last time.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And the other thing I can guarantee you guys, you're not going to come across something like this ever again. Okay. I've been Cal and I. We scraped this internet up and down, guys, for a long time. And I'll tell you something. This is a one of a kind opportunity right here because everybody can make money with it. Okay, everybody, if you take action. And
Yes,
again,
correct.
the task is not hard at all. Okay. Latasha said those places that you said like Washington were the ones that cannot do this, right? Well, it's Washington State. Is that
Yeah,
right?
Washington State.
Washington.
And yeah, they can't, but we have other things. I'm not going to get into it right now, but there's other things that,
That they
in
can
my
do
opinion, are just as good as this, if not better, in my
inside the
opinion.
community.
Because
Yeah, there's other things you guys can do, Latasha.
we have
Latasha,
an
where are you
opportunity,
located at, by the way, Latasha?
and yeah, I have to jump off here in like 3 or 4 minutes, but we
Yeah,
have an
yeah, yeah,
opportunity.
absolutely.
We have another course that can literally give you a 40% pay increase without lifting a finger. A 40% pay increase without even starting another side hustle for the rest of your life. 40% pay increase. Think about that.
Mm.
And that's available in all 50 states
All 50.
and Canada, including Quebec. I think
Mm-hmm.
including Quebec. Don't quote me on that, but like, imagine increasing your income 40% without writing letters, without doing none of that. That's coming. So
That's
now,
amazing.
that's all I'm going to
That's
say to
amazing.
that.
That's amazing. All right, folks. We're gonna go ahead. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end it before I end it. Cal, I wanted to show you this before you left, man.
Yeah, let me see this. Let me see this
So,
magic.
for those of you who get started tonight, let me give it 24 hours, okay? Now it's going to be the next 50 people because I only have enough here. Well, I actually got a lot. I can do more than 50, but I'm doing 50 people. The first 50 people to join. Number one, because you need stamps, ladies and gentlemen, to mail, right?
That's the most. I'll be honest with you. That's the most expensive piece of the supplies.
That's going to be the most expensive, okay?
The rest is like a
So,
penny.
I'm going to help you guys out, right? Check this out, Cal. Would you believe that this right here is all stamps?
What? Can I rejoin?
Hey, that's about that feels like about 3 to 5 pounds.
That's a
But check it out.
lot.
Check it out.
Man. That's gold. You realize that's gold, right?
Check it out right here. I'm just gonna get a handful. Watch this. Watch this.
Wow. That's
That's just
literally
a handful,
gold,
guys.
man.
That's just a handful right there. Look at that.
That's gold, and those are all good stamps too.
Look at that. Look
That's
at that.
gold.
Look at that.
That's
That's not all of them. That's not all of them.
gold.
So, ladies and
right
gentlemen,
there.
you probably wonder where does this dude get all these stamps from? So, as you guys know, again, I've been in the game. I've done direct mail, and I've been online for years. I've done direct mail. I've made thousands in the direct mail game. Okay, I actually had my own postcard program years ago, right? But this was from a stamp program that I was a part of years ago. Well over, it's been about 10 years now. Okay,
Wow.
and I as you can see, I signed up a lot of people, and in return, I got stamps. Okay,
Wow.
so
Isn't that funny how it works? How life
isn't that
works?
crazy?
Though? God's like, I'm gonna give these stamps. You don't know that you're gonna use them about 10 years. You're
So
gonna help
here's
a
what
lot
I'm
of people
gonna
make a lot of money.
do. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. The first 50 to sign up, I'm gonna take care of your first book of stamps. Okay. Here's the book of stamps. So the first 50 that sign up with me in the next 24 hours, right? You're gonna get. I'm gonna mail you a book of stamps. 50. I got this is probably over 50 right here. Well over 50. I got more. Okay. The second thing I'm gonna give you is I'm gonna let you pick. You're either going to get a all-inclusive vacation stay here in the States. All-inclusive means I cover your flight and your hotel. Or number two, you get a 4-night cruise to the Bahamas. Now that's for 2 people on both sides.
Okay.
Okay.
My daughter's in the back. She's like, can I sign up?
You want to sign up? Yeah, come on, I got you. You sign up and get you some stamps. Yeah. She
So by
ready
the
to
way,
go.
so let me reiterate that real quick. So
Mhm.
a book of stamps. So you're just saying 20 stamps, but that's 20 stamps, right?
That's about, let's see.
So
That's 24. Now actually, no, I'm sorry.
that's 20 stamps.
1, 2. That's 20. You're right.
Yep. So
20.
that's $100 right there. Just so you guys know, that's $100. So
So
knock
they send out 20. If they send out 20 letters, that's $100.
that's $100. So knock that. Yeah. So you just knock that $100 right off your startup fee.
Man, that's powerful. You see that, guys? You see that? So again, so let me reiterate for you, for those you came in. Bert, what's going on, my man? Thanks for tuning in. Can I do this with a full-time job? Absolutely. We got a ton of people doing this with
Absolutely.
a full-time job, Bert. We got a ton of people doing this on a full-time job. So yeah, absolutely.
Man.
Where you
But
are you
Bert,
where you
listen. So
located at? So you
by the
gotta
way,
be in the
okay.
USA or Canada.
No, Bert, what I was saying is, as long as you're in the US or Canada, but I was just saying 25 minutes a day, that's five, you send out 5 letters a day, 5 days a week. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no, 7 days a week. So every day, that's $750 extra a month. So, I mean, if you got 20 minutes, then you're good. You got 20 minutes a day. You
Nice.
double that, now you're making 1,500 a month.
That's it.
Doing
That's
40
it.
hours a day, less than an hour.
Man. Bert, you in what? We're neighbors, man. What city are you in, sir? Because I'm in Oklahoma, Bert. What city
Bert,
are you in?
Bert, you're about to go on a vacation, and he's about to get stamps, and he's gonna start making extra
So I
money.
just sent out these letters. So I just sent out these letters and I get money back. How does that work? So Bert, I'm going to do me a favor, my friend. Once this video is over, because you're on YouTube, I'm going to put a link underneath the video. You can also reach out to me on Facebook too, okay, so that we can talk. But if you want to wait on the video, the link for underneath the video, okay. How is this? Oh, that's a good question, Kyle. How is this company benefiting from me sending out letters?
Okay, yep. So these are multi-billion with a B, like 4 billion plus a year companies. They're social gaming companies, and the industry that they're in, they have to have alternative methods of entry, and one of them is writing letters. Another one is like logging into the apps, right? So they have to have multiple ways to play for free. That's one of them. One of them is writing letters. Every time you write in letters, they give you $5 of free play. We teach you how to convert it. Don't get scared. We teach you how to convert it. If you follow what we teach, you will get close to dollar for dollar every time. Over an average of the year, it'll be not giving any guarantees, but last year our course creator made $78,000 last year, and she wrote about 12,000 letters throughout the year. That
That-
was over
that's
$5 per letter.
that's some great
After
money right
converting,
there. That's some great money right there, man.
she was only like 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, 3 or 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. Made
Nice.
$78,000 last year.
That's some great money, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you can write your own paycheck here, and look at this small world we live in. Bert, you're right down the street from me, sir. I'm in Broken Arrow. I'm from Tulsa.
He ain't even gonna send out those letters when you sign up, Bert. He's gonna just drop them off to you.
Bert, we in the same town, brother. Small world, my friend. Small world. I'm in Broken Arrow. Latasha said, wait, is this guaranteed or people have to pay for something to see results?
No, so what you're doing is you're purchasing a course. If you follow the directions, you cannot make no guarantees in life, but I can guarantee you, if you don't get this course, you ain't making no money from writing letters. But if you get this course and you follow the course, we have, based off our results and the history of our results, we have had thousands of people get the results that they want. We'll just leave it at that. So I'm never going to make a guarantee because we're just not going to do that. We're not going to guarantees. But you're definitely making money. If you write these letters, follow what we teach you, you're going to be happy. You're going to be a very happy person. You're not paying no extra. You're purchasing a course. Now you have the course. Now you go write the letters. It's 5th grade level. It used to be about 20 minutes, a 20-minute course. We upped it to about an hour now because we add so much detail in it now to answer every single one of your questions, to every single mistake anybody's made in the last 6 months. We figured it out. We're just going to get better from here.
Man. Letters, are the letters pre-written? No, Bert, you have to write though. You got to write them.
They're only about 2 sentences. It's on the card and the envelope together is less than 100 words.
All right.
That's it.
Any other questions, guys? Hey, Bert, you work in a BA? Man, look at this. Bert, this is no coincidence, Bert, that you came on this live today. Out of all the videos on YouTube, you landed on this live today, brother. That is no coincidence. Hey, you're meant to be here, my friend. You're meant to be here. You're meant to be here. Okay. Christos, where is the link for the course? So you're on YouTube as well, Christos. Sir, so let me ask you this. Where are you located, my friend? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for answering the question. Can Canadian citizens do this? What city in Canada are you in? And the answer
Providence.
is yes.
They call it a Providence, but yeah, Providence.
The answer is yes. The answer is yes.
Canada, this is completely tax-free money in Canada. So you can make $10,000 a month writing these letters, and it'll be completely tax-free in Canada. It's considered a will fall. Look it up. Niagara Falls, perfect. It is considered a will fall, which is tax-free. You do not have to claim that on your income taxes in Canada.
Yep. Christos, you're good to go, my friend. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to leave a link below this YouTube channel. Once it's done and propagated, ladies and gentlemen, you want to go to the description in my YouTube channel and click it to get started. Okay. Now I don't know if you guys heard again. Let me say it again. For the next 50 people, 50. That's quite a bit of people, but it's going to go fast. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to put money in your pocket. How am I going to do that? Number one, when you sign up, I'm going to send you a book of stamps. You send out your first 20 letters, that's already $100 in your pocket, okay? You want to go and get you paid. All right, number two, I'm going to either give you a free vacation stay, all inclusive here in the States, or you're going to get a 4-night cruise to the Bahamas. Okay, guys, that's a pretty good deal. What do you think about that deal, Kyle? That's pretty good.
Dude, I'm down. I would have signed up with you if you would have signed up before me.
That's money right there,
I would
guys.
have done that. Those stamps are gold, man. Stamps
That's
are
golden. That's
that's what
golden.
it's all about. Stamps, and there's some post offices now. Like, it's funny because even in my little town, one of my letter writers, she actually texted me. She's like, it's crazy. She's like, I went to buy stamps at the post office and they don't have any more stamps because we've been buying them up. Gotta
Hey,
wait till next week.
they go fast.
So
I was supposed to try to get you to watch to what?
watch the
You-
game and
Oh, you was about to watch the game and see something about letters making money.
bro, that's God, my brother. That's God.
Something about the algorithm, man, about YouTube. I don't know how they do it, but they make things happen, huh?
That's
He said,
God,
decide
dude.
to stop because I need that more money than I need to watch. There you go, man. Hey, I wish other people thought like you, Bert. Right now, the game is on. I can hear it in my living room. My wife,
Bert,
she's
if you
watching
don't
the
want
game.
that vacation, Bert, you just send it my way, okay?
Man, look, guys, if you're here for a reason. You're not here again. This is not a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so who's ready to lock arms? Who's ready to get started tonight? Who's ready to say, you know what? I'm tired of working. I need an exit plan. Drop a number 7 in the comments if you're ready to get signed up tonight.
Number 7.
Number 7. Drop that 7, guys.
7. My daughter said, drop a 7. Drop a 7.
Drop a 7.
Yeah, we did.
Christos. I missed the beginning of the live. Is the purpose to handwrite letters and send them off? Quick recap, if possible.
Yep. You handwrite letters. You send them to multi-billion-dollar social gaming companies, and they give you $5 free play per letter. We have a course that teaches you exactly what to write, how to write it, where to send it to, all the ins and outs, the little rules. They have a bunch of little hidden secret rules. We teach you all of that. We have a support team. We teach you how to convert it. Make sure you remember that word. Convert it to a redeemable cash prize. So yeah, you turn it into cash. You send it to your bank account.
It's
You
a
gotta do
beautiful
it simply
flow.
by pushing a button.
It's a beautiful flow, folks. Let me tell you, it's simple. Okay, you got all the support in the world. We got a huge community and growing daily. All right, so you're gonna have all the help in the world to make this happen. We're cheering you on. That's what we do. We cheer.
We're definitely in the
Kyle,
thousands.
we got tell people about training. We have training every week, right?
Yeah, there's training every day. So actually, in our you'll have like a back office and stuff, and we actually have an app that's coming out as well. And you'll have we have training daily. Like literally, we have something different every day because we have a couple other opportunities,
Mm-hmm.
not just writing letters. And yeah, we have training every day, twice a week actually. We is depending on how many people tune in. Like Friday, we had 500 plus on our live or on a Zoom call at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Because I'm gonna be honest, we have over 8,000 paid members inside of this community that are writing these letters. So we had over 500 people on Friday, but every Tuesday and Friday, depending on how many people, every 100 people, we give away another 100 stamps. So we give away like 600-700 stamps every Friday and like 300-400-500 stamps every single Tuesday. And on Fridays, we give away a vacation as well. So there's
Nice.
a lot of times to win. And our event in Vegas that's coming in November, that there's only room for 1,000 people there. We're giving away a 2024 Chevy Camaro to whoever shows
Ooh,
up.
man.
So I mean, we like to give. We like to give because we don't have all those overhead costs. We just have to pay like developers and support to help you all. But then we just get to bless the community. Honestly, we're all
Absolutely,
about
man.
giving. So
Look at that.
here's
What's going on,
quick
Raymond?
story. Here's a quick story for you, just to show you how good this community is. We actually had a girl, one of our letter writers, who unfortunately passed away at a young age, like 33 years old, in her living room. The owners of the company, we actually we gave $1,000 to that family, start like in their GoFundMe. So like, we do that stuff all the time. My buddy that had a broken neck, that we gave him personally, like me and my fiance gave him stamps. The company actually sent him another 100 stamps. Like we just give. We like to give people, help people out. We hear stories, we're gonna help you out. We're a
Right,
family.
right.
You know, you're not in this alone. That's what I'm saying. We want everybody to win. That's what we're about. We want people to
That's what
win.
we're about. That's what we're about, folks.
Everybody says it. A lot of people say it, but we live by it.
That's right.
So
What kind of letters are we going to be writing?
yeah, so that's inside the course. Like inside the course, we teach you
Yeah,
a
we
couple
teach
sentences.
you're gonna learn exactly what you're gonna write, everything from A to Z, folks, in the course. Okay,
Yeah.
everything is there for you. How many letters can we write weekly? Is there a cap? And also, how
No,
long
there's
have
no
the two
cap.
of you been doing this? And how many letters have you written?
So I have been doing this for 6 months. He's brand new.
I'm new to this because I did my research first before I jumped in, and I stayed in touch with Cal the whole time and said, "Hey, Cal, it's time to bring this to the masses." So
Yeah,
this is
that's what
where
we're
I'm at.
doing.
I'm
So
going to be writing heavily. Just kind of give you guys my goal. When I come back from vacation, okay, I'm not next week. I go on vacation, okay. When I come back, I'm going to be writing heavily. I'm going to be writing heavily. I already know what I'm going to be doing, so I'm going to put all my hands in this thing, okay. But I'm also going to share like I am now. So that's kind of give you guys what I'm doing, okay. But there, Christos, there is no cap, my friend. Right until you're married, right until you happy. Okay.
the only cap is they have to be handwritten by you.
Right.
Don't try to
That's
use
it.
robots. If y'all are thinking I'm gonna hire this out to people,
Can't
it
do
ain't gonna
chat
happen.
GBT or nothing like that.
It ain't gonna
Okay.
work. They've seen it all. You got to remember these are multi-billion-dollar companies. These aren't just some $1 million. These are multi-billion. I don't know if you know how much money that is. That's literally $1 million 1,000 times. So times
Mm-hmm.
four. So that's 4,000 times being a millionaire. They make a lot of money.
Right.
They put their
Right.
money into the most expensive software.
Yep. So
You
they
ain't gonna get away
screen
with it.
everything. Everything is meticulously screened, so they make sure that you're writing those letters. Your wife can't write them. Your husband can't write them. Your daughter can't write. You can't hire nobody. It has to be written by you. Okay. How long do the letters typically have to be?
Each letter is the same. You're writing the same thing over and over again. Four to
Same
six
thing over
minutes.
and over.
4 to 6 minutes per letter on average.
Very quick, guys. Quick. 4 to 6 minutes a letter. Move on to the next one.
All the
It's
stuff that you're going to be asking, also, everybody is right in the videos. The
yeah,
video will explain everything. And if you were to ever share this with anybody, you would also want to just share the video. And
yep.
because people will ask the same question over and over again. So the video is gold. The videos tell you everything you need to know. And yep, that's it.
Yeah, everything is inside the course, ladies and gentlemen, from A to Z video format. That way, I mean, you'll be set. You'll be set. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna ask one more time, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and end it. I'm gonna ask one more time. I see some sevens. We see some people that's ready to get started. Who's ready to get started tonight and take advantage of these bonuses? The stamps that I have here and the vacations. Put a number 7 in the comments. If you're on YouTube, you're going to have to wait for that link to come below the video in the description. So once this video is done, I'll get over there and start working on it. But if you're on Facebook, you can just simply inbox me. We can get to work. Okay, we can get to work. Is there a catch here? I mean, $5 to write a 3 to 4 minute letter.
No,
There's no.
you have to pay for the course. That's a catch.
Yeah.
And it's well worth it. I can promise you that because, I mean, numbers don't lie. And we have 8,000 plus people writing these letters.
Yep.
That some of them have tried to figure it out themselves. They've tried to figure out themselves, and they've actually literally said, "Wow, I did it wrong multiple times because I didn't know what I was doing. I left this out. I left that out. I left this out." So just literally all the time. We see it all the time. Oh, I should have just paid the couple $100 to purchase the course. That's it. You purchase a course one time, then you got that course. So
There
yeah,
you
there's
go.
that.
There you go. Christos, how much is the course? The course is it's
It's a couple hundred
affordable.
dollars. Yeah, it's a couple $100. I just said it. So, but here's the truth. Here, I'll ask everybody a
What is
question
it?
before
To be exact, it's like two
224. Because yeah, but
yeah, 224.
here's a question I'll ask everybody
Affordable.
on this call, anybody that's gonna watch this. How much would you pay
Oh, you cutting out on me, Cal. I think I know what question you want to ask.
um
You still there?
yeah, I would say
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think you kind of cutting in and out. I think I know what question you're trying to ask though.
would it be worth a couple $100 to you to learn a way that's been around for 30 years?
There you go.
What I like to tell people is if you can't afford $200, then you can't afford not to do this because you don't need to be having that life anymore where you can't afford $200. You know,
Right.
that's just a cold hard truth. But
Absolutely. So $220-ish, ladies and gentlemen, to get started.
yeah, yep,
Okay. And you're in. You're in the
you're
game.
in, man. You're
You're in
ready
the
to write.
game.
That's
Okay.
40 letters. That's literally 40 letters. That take you a couple hours to write, and
Yeah, you get that back in no time. I'm telling you. Along with, of course, you're getting the stamp. That's knocking $100 off of that. I mean, you can't lose.
Exactly.
We're making it to where you can't lose, ladies and gentlemen.
It's that simple.
Literally, you can't lose.
The only way you're gonna lose is if you don't do it and you don't follow directions.
That's
That's
it.
it. I've seen it
That's
happen
it.
over and over again. Like
Mm-hmm.
So
Any other questions, folks? Guys, we're gonna probably go ahead and end it so I can get back to people who's ready to roll. I see a lot of sevens. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, if you're on YouTube, I'm gonna leave the link below this video once it finishes propagating and all that. Okay, so just look at the prescription. Those of you who are on Facebook, you can just simply inbox me and I can just direct message you the link, okay, to get you going. All right. So 3 hours of time to repay the investment in the course.
yeah, basically I would say
Yeah,
that.
pretty much. That'll do
Or
it.
you just go share it with a couple people if you wanted. Because we
Yeah.
didn't even talk about that, and you get it back instantly. So.
Absolutely. All
That
right.
is good. Real quick, before you hang up, real quick, I'll just say right now,
Yeah.
a couple $100. You could be a promoter for $20 one time. There's like no criteria that you have to meet.
Mm-hmm.
But you go share it, you get $105 with every person you share it with. So I mean, you want to make your $200 back. There you go.
There you go.
It's not required. You can just if you want to share it. A lot of people share it because it changed their life. They ain't sharing it to make money. They're already making the money. They're writing the letters. They're just sharing it because it changed their life.
Right.
They want to help you out.
And think about this, folks. Why wouldn't you share something that's making you money? You may have family members, friends who need extra income, and it could really be a blessing to them, right? Why wouldn't you share with them? You're going to make $100 and some every time you share with someone. That can add up too, big time. Okay,
it does,
big time. So, yeah. Well, folks, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, guys. We've been on for over an hour. Don't even feel like it, Kyle.
Yeah, we've been on for a while,
man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule this evening to come. You're welcome, Christos. Looking forward to working with you, man. And all of you who decide to take this journey with myself and Kyle, you got our support. You got the whole community support. Again, we have a event coming in November of this year in Las Vegas. Hopefully we can see you guys there. We're going to be giving away prizes, and we're going to be giving away that Camaro and a lot of other goodies. You're going to see real people in real time changing their lives financially, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just say this. If now is not the time, when is it going to be the time? Because listen, you've been praying all these years for a miracle. Tonight, you've heard a miracle. I kid you not. I'm telling you right now, do not pass this up. This is not a marketing gimmick. This is true story because, ladies and gentlemen, folks are struggling right now as we speak financially, right? Yeah. People are having a hard time putting food on their table, paying their bills. Folks are getting evicted, whatever, what have you. It's happening right now. And you may know someone who that is happening to. And what if you come to them and say, hey, hey, I know you've been struggling. Maybe it's a friend or family member. Hey, I know you've been struggling to put food on the table. I know you've been, the kids need this. I know you've been struggling to do this. What if I had an opportunity for you to change your financial situation? You could help them. Again, look, ladies and gentlemen, we're just a messenger, but we're here to create a domino effect. You can be the one to create a ripple effect in your city, in your country. Well, if you're in the USA or Canada, okay? But in your city, you can create a ripple effect. Think about that. You can be the change that people have been looking for. That's big. That's my vision. That's what I look for. I don't live in the moment. I know Cal doesn't either. I look ahead of time. I look at how many people I can help. That's what I look at. I don't live in the moment.
The biggest thing a big thing that will actually shock me so much is it's not just the people that need the money. There's literally people joining.
Cal got cut off, ladies and gentlemen. Cal got cut off. All right. He may come back on. We can probably bring him back on. How can you guarantee this product income guru if you have yet to write or see income from this? Not being rude. So Christos, maybe you didn't hear me, my friend. Maybe you didn't hear me early on. What I do when something is presented to me, right? I make sure. Hold on one second. It's probably him messaging me here. Oh, good. Okay, he's good. I make sure I research and make sure this thing is working before I get in, and I give it up to 6 months. Okay, up to 6 months. That's the reason I brought my partner on, Cal, because he's been in since the beginning and he's gotten results, and he's got other people he's brought in that's getting a lot of results. So Christos, you came on late. He shared a lot of testimonials, my friend, of people of people that's making this happen. Okay, so I just started because I did the research first to make sure it was 1,000% solid before I put it out in the masses. This is what I've been doing for years. Okay, the research part, making sure it's solid before I bring it to the mass, because I don't want people to get scammed. Okay, that's what I do. All right, so I brought Cal on to let people know, okay, Cal's been doing it for a while. He has other people that he's brought in that's been doing it for a while that's making a lot of money. Okay, so again, and then these companies, multi-billion-dollar companies, Christos, they have been around for years. They're not going anywhere. They actually need us to do this for them. Okay, so hopefully you understand what I just said there. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for tuning in. I got to get back to you guys. That's maybe you're messaging me right now. I don't know. But I got to get back to you so I can get you guys going. YouTube folks, look for the link underneath the video, or you can just simply head over to my Facebook and message me real quick under Ontarian Hawkins and get started right away. Okay. Again, the next 50 people, and I got to cut it off at 50, is going to get the bonuses, the stamps and the vacation stays. Okay. The next 50, and I'm going to count them. This is a true story. That number is true. 50, and then we can work something else out. Okay. So that is my time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Again, YouTube takes about less than 10 minutes. This YouTube video should be ready. So I'll put the contents below the video in the description. Okay. Facebook folks, message me ASAP. Let's get you going tonight or within 24 hours. Okay. All right, guys, take care. Let's get to writing these letters and changing your life ASAP. This again is your exit plan that you've been looking for. All right, take care. Have a great one.